guys, today we're going to talk about how to find credible sources. And my name is Reni Alifia.
My name is Fako Pichardy C.
My name is Primo Saktyawan.
My name is Gregorius Hendy P.
And my name is Yusuf Perdana. Okay, first thing first, I want to explain to you what is credible source. So, a credible source, which means a data that come from a research or from an academics. For example, it is a journal. But how do you find a credible source? Well, first, it can be found on journal, videos, and also conference notes. And how do you find, even though it has come from there, how do you know that it is credible enough for your research? Yes, credible enough for your research, which means it needs to be relevant to your research. So first, you need to look at the author. Who is he? Who are they? And where they came from, the background, and also the journal itself. So without further ado, let's go to the author.
I'm going to talk about the author. So when you find any information on journal, books, and newspaper, you have to know who is the author by looking at their background. And why you should do that? Why should we do that, and for what? The answer is for determining if the author is proven in research. So I have 3 questions that you could consider whether the author is credible or not. The first one, is the author names listed? And the second one, what are the author's credentials? And the third one, is the relationship between the author and the institution clear? So that is the tips, and let's move on to the journal.
I want to talk about 4 places where you can get journals. The first one is a website called JS Store, and in that website there are a lot of journals and then books and also a lot of book chapters that you can cite and you can get information from. And the second place is Google Scholar. In that place there are a lot of journals and that are made by the public, so you have to check again in order to make sure that it's a good source. The third place is the website SagePub or Sage Publication. In that website there are a lot of books and journals that are published by Sage Publications. And then there is also Scopus. Scopus is a website where there are a lot of journals, but it's expensive. However, it's also the most reliable place to get journals. And if you don't have any internet connection, you can always go to the library in order to find some books or journals or even theses that you can use as your source. Thank you.
So now I'm going to talk about newspaper. So it's newspaper. So it's basically news that's written on paper, even though there are some online newspaper nowadays. Okay, so in the newspaper there are 2 kinds of article. The one is based on data and research, and the other one is based on usually professionals' opinion. Okay, about putting information from the newspaper to your research, maybe it's actually quite depends on your opinion. Well, something that's written in the newspaper, it's really, I don't think it's quite reliable. So you could put something from the newspaper to your paper if you are really sure that it is the truth. And then for someone who studies the media studies, they might use a lot source from the newspaper when they are using the newspaper as their website. Thank you. That's all from me.
Videos can be considered as credible source if they contain a content that made by academics and they put source on it. You can find a credible source of video in two places, YouTube and MOOCs. YouTube can be considered as credible source of video if the videos is made by a professor and it also has source on it. And then MOOCs or massive open online courses. This place is a course that made by academics, and also there's a source on it.
Okay, that's it. 4 ways to determine and find a credible sources, whether it's from journal, news article, videos, and of course, books. Okay, that's it. The ways to find and determine a credible source. I hope you guys enjoy watching this, and I hope that by watching this, you guys, whoever out there who want to do a research, won't be confused to find how to find a credible source. So, I think it's time. So, where are you guys? Come on, where's my team?
Yay!
Okay, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.
Bye!